I think there's some stuff through the baggage cart to look at. Yeah, Michel?
I'd like to talk to you again, if you don't mind.
Fingerprints.
I would like to take your fingerprints.
Of course, mademoiselle. There is nothing more I can tell you.
Okay. Let's see if your fingerprints have something else to say. Okay, so the one that's missing for us is the stiletto now, isn't it? Yeah, it's just the stiletto. So that doesn't match, okay. Sure he's happy to know that. Problem is I can't remember where I've...
Nothing else.
Okay. Can't remember which rooms I've been into and which ones I haven't.
I've already... Nothing else to say.
I've searched those already.
I've remembered something else I wanted to say.
I don't think... I hope I don't find the stiletto as your fingerprints, my dear.
I regret to tell you that I must take your fingerprints.
Dear me. With typewriting ribbon? Have you something I may clean my hands with afterwards?
I have some paper napkins.
Thank you, mademoiselle. Those should suit admirably.
I want to ask you about your locket, though, is the thing.
Good day to you, Your Highness.
That's the thing. No, that doesn't fit. That doesn't seem to match. It's back, it's the wrong way. It's this line there, it's the key. That kind of well. The Count and Countess.
I won't find... I've already...
Already searched, okay. Ah, that was the thing I was going to say. This is H, and it's Elena, and if we look at the passport, they're together, it's a little smudge just there, as if her first name were in fact Helena. Dun dun dun. Hubbard.
I won't find...
Alright. So this is the one we've been thinking about.
Quite interesting.
Indeed, quite interesting. Now I need to find my stuff.
There's a visible fingerprint here.
So, who was the man?
I obtained a clear
Here.
print and have filed it.
Let us see what we see. Doorknob. Nope, this is kind of like a bit of a swirl in the middle, isn't it?
The prints match.
Okay, that's interesting. The kind of the point of this is that all the different evidence seems to point in different directions. Doesn't seem to make sense. So many different, like, all the men and women... No, there's fingerprints down here. So it must have been a man who was a woman who was exceptionally strong and exceptionally weak, who was right-handed and left-handed, and so it's quite fiddly and wonky as to who it could actually be. But I think there's here.
Quite interesting.
Right.
A fingerprint.
Aha! Apparently.
I obtained a clear print and have filed it.
Wait, hang on. We're still missing a fingerprint, aren't we? Oh, I already had one that fits this, I think.
The prints match.
Which is the one? I'm still looking for a stiletto.
These prints don't match.
Yeah, they do. Don't lie. They look like them. Oh, sorry.
These prints don't match.
Yeah, right. Close doesn't. Okay, so we're looking for...
These prints don't match.
No. That doesn't look like it matches.
These prints don't match.
I'm just clicking them at random at this point.
These prints don't match.
No. Schmidt?
These prints don't match.
No, that makes... No, that's... understandable. I accept this. Matteo?
These prints don't match.
No, not
These
princess.
prints don't.
So I still don't have a one for here. Does this have a... No. But, hello.
No talk now. I am busy.
I can go in here. But there's nothing I can do. Okay. Look here.
Well, what do we have here?
I don't know.
Well, what?
I mean, you could
Well,
try.
what?
You could try opening it. I mean, it's not like it's locked. Right. So I think we've kind of done everything we can
This
do.
contains.
Quite interesting.
Ah, right. I thought there was something up here.
There's a visible fingerprint here.
So this is the person with the snowshoes, one would suspect.
I obtained a clear print and have filed it.
So you'd think this would be Foscarelli, because he's the one who had the windowsill, he's the one who went outside, he's the one with the empty crate. Who had the padlock? Matteo. Okay, so that means this means absolutely nothing then. But no, this is the same with the empty crate. This is Foscarelli. Maybe we should go and have a chat with him.
The prints match.
Do I need to go and chat with a load of people now? Particularly Foscarelli. Because they're coming up quite often on this list, on these fingerprints. I don't think you're a person, are you? Masterman, Matteo, Foscarelli. Oh, ooh. I know it's only a flower vase, but still a question, maybe.
I promise I'll talk to you soon.
Okay, maybe not then.
Please, mademoiselle. I don't think...
Okay, so I've exhausted all of these topics, okay. Well, Foscarelli has appeared a lot. I'm going to actually try and chat with him.
Not now, senor.
Okay, so I think we've exhausted everything now. Let's go and have a chat with Hercule Poirot. He will tell us what we have to do next, I suppose.
Ah, you return. Is there more to report to me, mademoiselle?
And that is everything I have discovered so far.
We progress, mademoiselle. Now, let us see what we can learn.
Right, I believe I've collected all the passports. Well, we have many alibis to eliminate suspects.
We have many alibis we can use to eliminate suspects.
Yes, too many. Compare them all. Look for discrepancies. We must be certain that they do not leak the water.
The valet masterman says the Ratchet actually took less than his normal sleeping draft.
The valet masterman says Ratchet took less than his normal sleeping draft.
Valet?
So, instead of a comatose Ratchet who would not struggle when the knife began its work, we have a Ratchet who might cry out.
But after the cry, I heard Ratchet tell Michelle that there was nothing wrong.
Right. You seem to have a very complete timetable.
The timetable is very complete now.
Oh, yes, it is essential to the understanding of the crime. Study it carefully.
I believe I've collected all the passports.
I believe I have collected all the passports.
Très bien, mademoiselle. You have done well.
And all the fingerprints.
I think I have secured all the fingerprints.
Très bien, mademoiselle. You have done well.
Hey! I was worried that he was going to say, actually, no. Monsieur McQueen saw the woman in the scarlet kimono.
Monsieur McQueen saw the woman in the scarlet kimono.
But not enough to identify her. And he says he saw Michelle coming from the direction of the salon car. Or at least someone in an attendant's uniform.
Hildegard Schmidt saw an attendant leaving a compartment.
Hildegard Schmidt saw an attendant leaving a compartment.
Oui, one of the middle rooms. Either Ratchet's or Madame Hubbard's. And his description. No, it is not Pierre Michel, this small dark man with a moustache who speaks in the high voice.
No, but he matches the description Ratchet gave Hardman of his enemy.
Both Madame Hubbard and Mademoiselle Olsen confirm the connecting door was locked.
Both Madame Hubbard and Mademoiselle Olsen confirm the connecting door was locked.
An attendant's pass key opens even connecting doors, I think, so I am not so baffled by that locked door.
The stiletto I found in the hut must be the murder weapon. No, I think we'll start with the steak knife. The steak knife I found by the cliff was clean. No blood or fingerprints.
The steak knife I found by the cliff was clean. No blood or fingerprints.
It is a nuisance, that knife. On the face of it, it is of no importance. And yet, someone has taken the trouble to try and fling it over a cliff.
Well, the stiletto I found must be the murder weapon.
The stiletto I found in the hut must be the murder weapon.
That would seem to be the obvious conclusion. No, it is the weapon of the underworld assassin, to be sure. And with fingerprints which match no one's aboard this train.
Oh, Mateo's fingerprints are on the padlock from the door of the hut.
Mateo's fingerprints are on the padlock from the door of the hut.
That padlock interests me.
Why would Mateo have a key to a shepherd's hut in the middle of the mountains, near the spot where he would have no idea the train would be stopped by an avalanche? Monsieur Poirot, you don't think the avalanche was caused deliberately?
No, mademoiselle, I do not. There are enough fantastic elements to this crime already, without introducing the saboteurs.
But then how could his fingerprints come to be on that hut?
They were not on the hut, but on the padlock. Further investigation appears necessary on this point.
The padlock was taken when Mateo's ham radio equipment was sabotaged.
Someone has gone to great trouble, it seems, to direct suspicion upon this young man. Yet how can he have reached the Calais coach unobserved?
McQueen is the son of the district attorney involved in the Armstrong case.
McQueen is the son of the district attorney involved in the Armstrong case.
Pardon, district attorney? What is that?
Some sort of police official, I believe.
A French woman and a Belgian man trying to make sense of the American kind of justice system. We'll go with it. That's probably the best phrase. Weird words and phrases. I mean, then again, technically, I think if you look at any justice system outside the country, you get thrown with different jargon and words. I think I have all the pieces. All that remains is to assemble them.
I have all the pieces. All that remains is for me to assemble them properly.
Très bien, mademoiselle. You have done well. Merci, mademoiselle. Unfortunately, the report it is not yet complete. We are now armed with much more additional knowledge than before. Continue the investigation, and do not be afraid to go over the ground you have already covered.
Right, am I meant to go around asking people more things? Right, I want to have a look at this radio, but I don't know what I can do with it. Let's go and talk with Matteo. No, I don't want to go in there, thank you.
Señorita Marceau, I am so sorry, but may we speak later?
Okay. Can I do anything with this? I think it's copper wire with things. Actually, if I use the ice bucket... No. Okay. Oh, I wouldn't be able to use the ice bucket anyway. No. Can I?
There's no power. I'll need to come up with a way to provide it with electricity.
No. My brain's doing things and I don't understand what's going on. No, I need to think about that. Right, no one's in here, so I don't know why I've gone in there. Constantine.
I don't think...
So he's not going to talk to me. Will anyone? Michel's not here. There's no point. Actually, does he have anything in his luggage I can loot?
I've already...
I've already looked at it. Okay. Klaus is not there. I just want to talk to people at this point. Simon's not there. Yeah, it's also not there. Oh, no. Michel.
There is nothing more I can tell you.
So I've exhausted all of this dialogue, have I? Oh, wait, where was he? He's in one of these rooms, isn't he? Is he looking at, like, Michel?
I've already...
So I think people have moved around now. That's gonna confuse me. Klaus? Oh, no, hang on.
I won't find...
I've already done that. How have I only just figured out I can do this? Let's go back to the front. You won't talk to me. No one in there. Arbuthnot. Yeah, people haven't really moved around.
Nothing else.
If I remember the name of the Englishman Linda's other daughter married, I will inform you at once.
So that's a little hint that whoever Linda was married, her other daughter married an Englishman. Might be interesting to see what happens with that. And the menus. Already looked in there, I think. Those shoes are irrelevant, apparently. Cupboard, although I assume most people are going to be away at this point. And I can't do anything like...
Better to let...
I was wondering about fingerprinting Ratchet. My brain does weird things. It might be useful to fingerprint him though, just in case.
All the talk wears me out so. Could we speak later?
Regardez, mademoiselle.
Hang on. This looks like credit hangers. In memory of the last happy day by the sea. Helena rode the roller coaster, but I could not. Ooh. Helena.
I can tell you are perplexed, Fräulein, but I have told you all I know.
So we found a Helena. Which goes with what I previously mentioned about Elena, but the thing being having an H. No. Picked the wrong thing.
I sure love talking to you. I just wish I had something to say.
Can I look in your suitcase?
I won't find...
I've already looked in your suitcase. Okay.
I've told you all I know, miss.
Have I looked in your suitcase?
I won't find... Nothing else.
Nothing in either of those places.
Why don't you go bother someone else? I'm thinking.
Nothing else from you.
I promise you I will talk to you later.
Okay, nothing from you. Lucien?
Excuse me, please, mademoiselle. I will be happy to talk to you in a little while.
Okay.
Come back later, Miss Marceau. We can chat then.
I don't want to chat. I want to interrogate you all.
The time for talk has passed.
I will talk to you later. I promise.
But Poirot was saying I needed to talk to people about things. I'd missed something.
Ms. Marceau, would you mind terribly if we talked later?
Oh, boo. So what is there else to do then? Is there something in here I've missed?
Loaves of...
Sausages, various meats.
I'd bet...
What am I missing?
Such a cramped... Such a...
Cramped kitchen.
Such a cramped...
Cramped kitchen. What have I missed then?
This contains... These cases...
No talk.
It's the cargo manifest. It shows that 3 casks were loaded in Belgrade. 1 of olive oil, 1 of honey, and 1 of vinegar. It also mentions a special security package that was loaded in Istanbul.
Right, well, I can't even look at that stuff now. I don't think there's anything in here.
Well, what do we have here?
I don't know.
Well,
Can I use something on this? Oh, the tongs! The stiletto.
I am afraid something more substantial must be found to open this crate.
Okay. Ah, that's what the steak knife's for, eh?
I am afraid...
Oh, the cleaver. The cleaver.
that isn't going to help.
What? Got a knife.
I am afraid...
Something more substantial. Pliers?
I am afraid...
Oh, the bar.
Oh my, just what is all this for?